you guys. How's everybody doing? Just come on in when you get here. I am going to see. I gotta do a couple things here. I'm gonna borrow you for a minute. Oh, I know what I'll do. So, how was your day? I think I should maybe tag some people. Oh, look, I can invite. Oh, that makes everybody wiggle. So when you get here, say hi. If you're here for Kara's party, I'm pretty sure that's where I am. Did I see Kara? I did. Praise God. Whew. Never know. Sometimes you're not live in the right place. So when you're here, get here, say hi. You'll see I'm doing this for a reason. Also, see, this lighting's terrible. I do have eyebrows in real life, I swear. Better, better. Okay. When you get here, say hi. And I just thought I'll put on a little bit of makeup because I want to show you guys some stuff. Oh yeah, hello. Hi. Fun. This lighting's terrible for this. Okay, let's see. What is your comfort song that you sing in your head? Do you have one? Okay, tell me, what do you use to clean? So tell me in the comments, what do you currently use to clean anything? Let's say windows, or say I use blah, 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 blah for my countertops, or I use blah, blah, blah for really tough stains, or whatever. Just tell me stuff. This is going to have there's an object lesson here, I promise. Of course, I'm looking for my mascara and I can't find it. I have this one, but this tube's empty, so that does not help me. But I wanted it for a reason. Dag nabbit. So this has a zipper and sometimes stuff. Oh no, here it is. Found it. Okay, this is good because this stuff's kind of clumpy. Okay. So my name is Laura, and you are here to attend Kara's Norwex party, right? And why do we make funny faces when we put on mascara? It's like the weirdest thing, right? You're like, I can actually tell my sister put on mascara because of how she might sound on the phone while she does it. Right? All right. Also, I have my hair up and... All right. So say hi when you get here. And then we are going to talk about how to clean easier. That's why I got into this. I did not get into this for necessarily sustainability, although that appeals to a lot of people. And the longer I'm doing this, the more I'm like, sustainability is a thing, right? Because it is, because we throw a lot of cash in the trash. Have you ever thought about that? How much stuff we buy and then we just throw away? So paper towels, disposable wipes, disposable makeup wipes, just to name a few. Also, yeah, so let's start with that. All right, we're going to talk about the beautiful, wonderful amazingness of Norwex microfiber. Have you heard of it? If you have, great. If you haven't, just let me know. I know I sent some samples. So we are going to talk about the Norwex microfiber. All right, so that's number one. And I got into this basically because it was easier. Not because it was like anything to write home about or, but it was. But it's easier. So that's my point. Okay, so I'm going to grab, ooh, look what I found. I might want that. All right, I'm going to grab a chapstick. This is an old chapstick. This is for starters. Who loves to clean glass and mirrors? Everybody everywhere, right? Oh, that's okay. So we're just going to draw on here. Okay. Right, we're drawing on there. And then I'm going to show you my Norwex microfiber. So Norwex microfiber is made with 1/200th of a human hair microfiber yarn. That is important because when they weave the yarn together, it automatically creates a bunch of tiny pockets that's going to suck up the dirt and bacteria. Then there's silver in it, right? And the silver makes it so the bacteria can't live in here. So it goes away, all right? It lives its life cycle and then it's done, right? And we're removing it from the surface completely. So that's fun. All right, we are going to wet this with just water. All right. Nice and wet, just water. Also, I don't think I have any chicken floating around tonight, but you're going to have to watch my chicken demo. All right, wet with just water. And we're going to come over here and we're going to clean off this mirror. So, ta-da. See how easy that came off? Now, because of all the tiny pockets, once the bacteria and dirt are in here, they're not going to go anywhere. So it's in here. Oops, sorry, that's very glary. All right, now you can see that there's you might be able to see that there's water spots on here. So what I do with everything shiny is I'm then going to take my window cloth. So these are kind of like the number 1 and number 2 things that cut down on my paper towel use right away. So we've got the window cloth and the Enviro cloth. And ta-da, this mirror is super duper shiny, right? So, all right. Next, let's do another fun experiment I like to do with this, and that's the glow germ experiment. So have you heard of glow germ? Glow germ is made to simulate germs, original since 1968. Powder-based simulated germs. That's what it says on here. So just get it on Amazon. All right, so we're going to put this on my countertop here. Okay, and I'm going to show you. So come on over. And you might have seen this experiment done somewhere in our feed. Okay, so if you scroll down, it might already be there, or it might show up tomorrow. It might show up multiple times, actually. Because I love this experiment. It's easy. I don't have to cut up a piece of chicken to do it. And the object is there. Okay, so we're going to take one of those handy-dandy disinfectant wipes. And if you have some of these, I want you to read the directions on the back of them and then tell me what it says, okay? Do you use these anywhere in your house? I used to use them everywhere. All right, so I'm going to take my disinfectant wipe and I'm going to clean up the glow germ. Okay, got it all picked up. Okay, so it's all on my little cloth here. Oh, look, this stuff is smeared. All right, so now I'm going to take my Enviro cloth, wet with only water, and I'm going to pick it up. Now, you see that I have the glow germ is here. I can take and pick all of it up in the same spot. And you're like, okay, great. Maybe I can do that with this. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to move it around, and it actually is going to still bring back stuff from the surface and put it back. So from the surface of the cloth and put it back. Now, so I can take this from the surface of this cloth. Like I said, once it's in here, it's pretty much in here. Okay. Now, if you clean up a lot of stuff, there might be buildup on the surface. But look. It's all gone. And I'm cleaning it with the same spot again and again. And it's not coming back. And it's not smearing anywhere. So, as I want you to know about the cloth, once it picks up stuff, it's gone. Now, I will also tell you, oh my gosh, these lights are terrible right now. I will also tell you that feel like I ever have this much trouble with the lighting in this room. I will also tell you that my surfaces instantly became smoother and not sticky. So my least favorite thing about cleaning things is that sometimes it would leave behind a sticky residue and I'd have to clean it again. But I was pretty happy with this system because I felt like the chemicals were cleaning the stuff, right? And if the chemicals are cleaning the stuff, but you know, what's the big deal if I've got to go back over it and clean it with water again? But what if I told you you only had to clean it with water the first time? So you only had to clean it with water the first time. You don't ever have to clean it with water again. That would be fabulous, right? These lights are killing me tonight. I feel like there's a lot of, do I have like some filter on or something weird? That might help. A little bit. Okay. I turned the light, the front like light on the phone. But yeah. Okay. So that's number one. So this is amazing. And you can clean anything. Stainless steel fridge, clean it. Top of your glass top stove, yes, please. Anything with this. And people will message me and they'll say, hey, Laura, what can I use to clean a scuff mark on the wall? Try this first. Just this and water. Okay, I've got a little scuff mark here, although that might just be a scuff mark on the paint. Okay, fine. Then I got some fingerprints here. All right, any high touch surfaces, it's going to remove 99% of the bacteria from my surface. Okay, just got off some food there. It's just me and my husband and, you know, still kind of dirty. Got rid of the kids and we're still kind of dirty. Okay, here's a good one. You can probably see the water spots on here. Can you see that? So to get rid of those, because it's a shiny surface, we're just going to take the window cloth here and we're going to shine that up. Okay. Ta-da. All gone. All gone. And then I've got something else down here on the bottom of my fridge. Literally, you can clean anything with this. So it's pretty awesome. So tonight, the first thing I want to do is help you reduce the chemicals in your home and just show you how you can clean with water and microfiber, first of all. And then second of all, that it's easier and it cleans cleaner. Did you think you could clean with just water and that it would come out good? Like, my mind was blown when I did this. And then I touched my countertop and I went, oh my gosh, it's smoother. It's not as sticky or anything. So that was fabulous to me. So I'm going to show you the 5 products that are going to reduce 80% of the chemicals in your home. So these 2 are 1 and 2. Okay. Number 3 is my dust mitt. So tell me, what do you use to dust with? Okay. What do you use to chase those dust bunnies? All right, well, I'm going to take my Norwex cutting board here. Oh, yeah, we have cutting boards. Fun. Right, I'm going to take my Norwex cutting board here, and I'm going to put a little bit of flour on it because I want you to see that. All right. And these products are the thing we call the Safe Haven 5, and I'm going to show you that. So, static electricity. I'm going to rub this together. This is a really thick amount of microfiber, okay? And then we're just going to take this, and I'm going to get all the flour off of there, okay? And what I want you to see is the flour is on my dusting mitt, okay? Some of it's going to maybe come off. But, oh my gosh, a lot of it's trapped. So I just washed this dusting mitt, so there's extra room in there, I feel like. Okay, and then what do you do in between? So say I have a lot of dusting to do, and I only got this little bit done. I'm going to take my rubber brush, and I'm going to brush it out. Okay, I'm going to get as much as I can out with the rubber brush. So a lot of it's really, really in there. Only some surface stuff is coming off. So you could probably dust a little bit more with this. You can also flip it over and dust with this. And then after that, I want you to wash it in the washing machine. So all of our microfiber can be washed in the washing machine, right? And you've got up to 200 washes and up to 500 washes in 2 years. That's what I'm going to say. Everything has a 60-day money-back guarantee. So if you don't like it in 60 days, we're going to get rid of it. And if somehow it got a little bit away from me and I didn't follow up with you in time or whatever, I'm sure I can make it right. So we got a lot of that flour out of there. Some of it is on my rubber brush. That's okay. We can rinse this underwater. Some of it's on my cutting board, but not a lot. A lot of it's still in here. So, but that's okay. You throw it in the washing machine and use it again. That's what makes it sustainable. Also, I didn't have to spray anything to do my dusting, which means you're not breathing anything in. You guys, anything you spray, you're breathing in. So, if you don't want to breathe anything in, don't spray anything. Hey, babe, would you grab me a Spindrift? If you're going out. If you're not, don't worry about it. Yeah, just a Spindrift. I think I'm going to put cranberry juice in it or something, make fuzzy. Okay. Then I want to show you guys the cleaning paste because that is the next thing. So cleaning paste is your elbow grease in a jar. I've got like 32 uses for this stuff. It's amazing. One of my favorite uses is to clean my glass top stove. Unfortunately, it's already clean, you guys. So I don't know that I can even show you that. My hubby is probably cleaned this. And he's not a messy cook. I am, and I haven't cooked lately, so sorry. But let's go ahead and check it out. I think I can probably do a little bit of cleaning on it. So the first thing I'm going to do to the glass top stove is wipe it off with my EnviroCloth and window cloth. And then I'm going to bring you guys over here. Oh, let me just bring you over now. Ooh, you're going to want to try that EnviroCloth in the microwave. Oh, hold on, let me see. Oh. I'm trying to flip the camera over. Sorry. So we're going to take and wipe all this down. Okay. Awesome. And then we're going to wipe it off like this. All right. Now, if there's some stuff that you've cooked on, we're going to wet this underwater. This is a really great pad. This is not going to scratch anything, okay? I know it looks nice and shiny. It's not going to scratch your surfaces. And then your cleaning paste is going to come in a block, okay? So it's going to come in a little block. Let me show you. It's like this. So if you get it and it's hard, you didn't mess anything up. It's supposed to be. All right, so, and we're going to just take a little bit and we're going to put it on there. So that's white now. All right, I'm going to bring you back over here so we can see stuff. So this is white now, right, with the paste. You see a little bit came out on my stove. So we'll just take and try and get, I don't know that there's much on here cooked on at this point in time, but I'm going to tell you what, I have cleaned up whole cooked on messes. It takes a little bit of time. But this makes it so much easier. You will not have to scrape with a razor blade. You will not have to get out a bunch of harsh chemicals. Just this. And this is EWG verified. Do you know what that means? That means all the no-no chemicals that you don't want. There's no endocrine disruptors in there, no hormone disruptors in there, nothing that's going to increase your body burden. None of that stuff's in there, okay? It's all stuff that's going to be okay for you. And Norwex has to be transparent with the EWG, which is the Environmental Working Group. We have to be transparent with the list of ingredients. And you know, a lot of companies, they don't tell you anything that's in that stuff. They just they bottle up in a jar, say new and improved, and off you go. New fresh scent. How about that one? Did you know, there's a ton of chemicals that they can hide under fragrance? Up to 3,000 things. That's an enormous amount of things to be able to hide under the word fragrance. I don't know how many different chemicals it takes to concoct the vanilla smell, but surely it's not 3,000. I just think that means you can, throw anything you want to in there and it's fine. All right. So there's all of that. So I'm just rinsing this out. So you're going to rinse it out under the sink. Okay, if you think you got something yucky on here, we're going to zhuzh it. You're going to rub it together and get whatever yucky thing is off, okay? So by now, your wish list is probably getting kind of big. That's okay. I've got some gifts here for anybody who says they want to book a party, because Kara's going to need one booking to unlock some of her hostess rewards. And then the second, so the first one's going to help unlock some host rewards, right? It's going to about double the free stuff she gets. Then the second one is going to get her some half price items. So you're going to comment book me below, okay? And then the third one is going to get her a $50 shopping spree from me, okay? So, all right, hubby brought me some Spindrift, which is a sparkling water. It's nice and cold. It's not super flavory, so I think I'm going to add some juice to it. I don't know, that was pretty good. All right. Okay, next thing I want to show you guys, because we're in the kitchen, and we've already talked about like paper towel use, cash in the trash, stuff like that. These are my little paper towel replacements. Do you ever use paper towels in your fridge or in your produce or anything like that? Anybody stick paper towels in their lettuce after they wash it? You can throw one of these guys in your lettuce after you wet it and wash it, and it's going to absorb a bunch of the moisture. Okay? And then we have these handy dandy refrigerator drawer liners. It's the same thing. These have a bunch of thirsty pockets in there, okay? And they're made to absorb moisture. And I have had cucumbers try to mold to this. Rinse it out, wash it. It's good to go. It's fine. But for the most, you know, because you're healthy when you go to the store, and then you get home and you're like, I'm just going to have some chips and some cookies and maybe that pre-made chicken. Right? And I don't feel like messing with all the new produce. So this stuff helps my produce last up to 2 weeks longer. I'm going to tell you, I've had some produce last a really long time in my fridge. I probably have one of these. I'll show you right now. And the spinach is pretty old. It's probably time for it to go. But I've got one of those in the spinach right now in the fridge. All right. So I wanted to talk about these. These are my paper towel replacements. This is going to hold up to 1/3 cup of water. So if you spill something on the countertop, easy peasy lemon squeezy, you're just going to pick it right up. And you're going to put this in the place where you would maybe put your roll of paper towels. So I'm going to fill up 1/3 cup of water, and I'm just going to show you guys how this works. Okay. This is one of my favorite things to show, too, is just how absorbent our towels are, because they're amazing. And then also they're made with that very same 1/200th of a human hair microfiber, right? Microfiber yarn, and it has the silver in it. And this silver is mixed like cream in coffee. It's not coming out of here. Okay. Oopsie, I squished the water. Squished the water. I'm getting the dry part of the towel in there. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, almost. Dun, dun, dun. There's going to be a couple drops left. All right. 1/3 cup of water. Now, after it's wet, what are you going to do with it? Well, I'm going to wring it out in the sink. I might have to rinse it depending on how messy the mess was I picked up, right? So I'll rinse it. All right. I'm going to wring it out. Okay, and then I'm going to hang it up over my house here to dry. Just like that. All right, and this lives where my paper towels would live. And then I want to show you guys my chenille hand towel. This chenille hand towel is great for my hand drying. Oh, the number 5 thing I wanted to show you guys was my laundry detergent. Okay, this is my Meet My Powerzyme laundry detergent. All right, let's get a little bit of water. I'm going to get a little bit of water. And you guys, the softer your water, the less laundry detergent you actually need. So I use a teaspoon, but we never have a full load. You can use up to a tablespoon for a full load of laundry. So 3 teaspoons is a tablespoon. We never have a full load of laundry. It's just me and my husband. and we kind of wash pretty often. But this is Powerzyme. It is an enzyme-based laundry detergent. And enzymes, you could do with a teeny tiny bit of enzymes, but it takes a whole lot of chemicals to do. Okay? So this is going to be clear when it's all done. Actually, might need a little more water, but we'll see what that looks like. And then I wanted to show you guys, so I showed you guys this. The chenille hand towel. I want to show you this really quick. I have a YouTube video in here. I want you to check it out. It's a little boy and he's washing his hands. But here's the thing. Do you wash your hands for 20 seconds, like ever? Okay, so when you wash them and then you dry them off on this, this is made to get anything you might have left behind on your hands. So these little, let me show you. These little microfiber fingers, these little chenille microfiber fingers, they're made to grab, microfiber grabs. So it's going to grab anything on your hand that you might have missed. And then it's going to get in between all your cracks and crevices. All right. And then just like when we're wiping the countertop, once it's in here, it's not going anywhere else. Okay. It's going to stay in here. And so when Kara comes behind me and washes her hands and dries them, she's not going to get my cooties. And then when I come over and wash and dry my hands behind her, I don't get her cooties. Okay. So that's important. All right. So that's the chenille hand towel. We talked about the counter claws. Oh, well, let me show you the detergent. It's already pretty settled, you guys. So this is what a free and clear detergent looks like. And so laundry detergent, your skincare starts with your laundry detergent. Your laundry sits on your skin all day long. So any nastiness that's in there is sitting against your body. Think about that. And if you are sensitive at all, again, there's endocrine disruptors in there, stuff that messes with the fragrance, messes with your head, gives you headaches. It ups your body burden. I don't know how much we talk about that these days, but yeah, if our body burden's already high, think of your body burden like a glass of water, okay? And our home is our safe haven, okay? So if you've got a glass of water, right? And it is this full of chemicals all day long, right? You've been out in traffic. Maybe you work in a factory. Maybe you have all these other things. And then you come home and you do your laundry and it's overflowing. Okay? So what if we take some of that at your house off of your hands? Now you're not cleaning with sprays. Now you're doing your laundry with stuff that's free and clear. I mean, you still have to leave the house. You still have to go to work. You still got to pump gas into your car, right? All those things affect us. Okay? But now there's a little bit of room and your body can clean itself and it could take a breath. All right? So that's why we have allergies. We have more allergies than ever. I mean, I remember when I was a kid, seasonal allergies were, nobody had them. I was like the 1 in a million kid. I walked around sneezing, runny nose, the whole thing. I don't have that anymore. Okay, this stuff is amazing. You can clean your bathroom without feeling like you have to open windows. It's amazing. All right, and I'll start with the cloth. And enzymes, the enzymes. So while this has a little bit of a smell, it's not intentionally fragranced. Any fragrance in here is from the enzymes. Check it out, free and clear. Free and clear. All right, so I said all that to say, if you get the Safe Haven 5, you get all 5 of those things. You get the dusting mitt, the 2 claws that'll clean just about everything. I didn't practice juggling this. The cleaning paste and the Powerzyme. And like I said, if your wish list is getting really big, I have presents for anybody who wants to host. All right, let's see. All right, So all that'll come to you in a box if you order that. Oh, and you can pick your detergent. I pick Powerzyme. It's my absolute favorite. But we have Eco Wash detergent strips. We have a laundry detergent that comes in a pump that you do. 3 pumps is a huge, big load, and it's enzyme based. I'm telling you, it's teeny, tiny little pumps. And then we have a UPP that is soap based, that is so versatile. You can use it to clean your entire house with if you so desire. Okay? It's awesome. I've used it in the carpet shampooer. I've used it to clean the vinyl siding. I've used it in a pinch when I'm out of bathroom cleaner. You can use it for anything. You can use this to clean your toilet bowl if you need to. It's got enzymes in it. It's awesome. Okay. It's enough about that. Right? For now. All right. Again, if your wish list is getting long, let me know. These are going to go fast. You're going to write book me below. Or you can private message me too. All right. And then I wanted to show you guys kitchen towels. They come in a lot of colors. These are the 2 that I have that are current. I have a lot that are not current. Okay, so this is the blue. This is a navy. I think we call it midnight blue. Anyway, these have a diamond texture. And this is like for scrubbing a little bit and for crumbs. And then this side is shaped like the EnviroCloth. So I just absolutely love these. And then this is considered oatmeal. And it's like off-white and gray together, right? Looks really pretty. Anyway, so you get a kitchen towel. These will never stink. The silver. Oh, yeah. Your towels, if you have stinky towels, let me just tell you. If you have stinky towels, the reason is there's bacteria in your towels. And it doesn't really come out. I've tried multiple times to get the smell out of the towels. And then I just said, you know what? I guess I'm just going to go to Walmart like every 3 months and buy new towels. And I'm going to tell you, the towels got smaller and smaller and smaller too. It got to where like I wanted to dry my dishes on them, and I'd lay it across my counter, and it'd be like that. Barely, yeah, I can fit 3 dishes on there. And I'm like, what's that for? That's terrible. 3 dishes. These are huge. This is 25 inches long. And I don't remember how wide this way. Might be 12. All right. So I just remember it's 25. I was like, it's longer than 2 feet, which is 24. So it's 25. And then you can get just a towel or just a cloth. This is bigger than a washcloth, but we call it a kitchen cloth. I don't know who came up with a size for these, to be quite honest. I have no idea. But okay, so this is the cloth. So you can get just a towel, just a cloth, or the towel and the cloth. You don't, so that it'll come the same color. Or if you really want, you buy 3 cloths if you love this size. And I have people that do just love this size. I use this size, might be my sort of cleaning the kitchen cloth, you know, and then I can throw it in the wash and get another one. I wash my EnviroCloth probably weekly, easily. All right. Also, if it feels real grabby on your skin, you might need some hand lotion, and this is the time of year. Okay. So just know that mine's real grabby right now. I work in healthcare. I wash my hands multiple times a day. So I need some more hand lotion. I loved it. I put castor oil on my hands when I get home. We have body balm that's amazing. I misplaced mine because I was going to show it to you guys. I had it at a party the other night. I may have left it at the girl's house. I'm not sure. By the way, if you want to have me to your house, I do that too. And I might just mop your floors. Okay, a couple more things I want to show you guys. What time is it? Oh, we're doing good, I think. All right, I'm going to show you guys the netted dishcloth. It does a couple cool things. It cleans up messes really nicely. Oh yeah, let's do. And then here's my free and clear detergent again. Isn't it beautiful? I love it so much. And I'm going to throw that in a small load of laundry later, okay? This is my cash in the trash. All right, I want to show you guys, because I forgot I posted about the netted dishcloth, and it's one of my staple kitchen items. So here it is. It's a net. It's a nice fuzzy soda. Yum. So the Spindrift is like 5 calories, made with natural fruit juices. Try to do more natural things. All right, we're going to crack an egg. I almost feel bad doing it, but we're going to. I want to show you guys cleaning up yucky, gooey stuff. Also, I could show you the protein swab with the egg. It doesn't react quite as quickly, but it will react. Let's see the protein swab. It's kind of like the chicken demo, but it's an egg demo. All right, we need 2 protein swabs so you can see my clean one. Oh, I got some strawberries in there. Oh, here's my lettuce. I can't even tell you when I bought this, you guys. It's a couple weeks old. And I put the countercloth in there. And this is all that's left. And everything in here looks pretty good, honestly. And then I've got ones in the bottom of my refrigerator drawers to keep that stuff better. It's going to elongate, listen to me, the life of your produce. You guys, look how good that lettuce looks in there. It actually looks really good. I should eat it tonight, though. My cloth is just living in there, living the dream. And this lettuce is just, I've probably had this for 3 weeks. I already went away. I tried to finish it before I went away. I came home. Yeah. Countercloths for the win. They're amazing. Okay. So, we're going to try and do the protein swab thing here. I have done it with an egg before. Let's grab. I'm just making a whole mess tonight. I've done it before, but all right. I'm not sure. I want to grab some of it in here if I can. Let's see what happens. Okay, oops, I dropped an egg. So typically what I'm going to do is try to clean the whole thing up with my netted dishcloth. So I think I'm going to grab it into here. There we go. And when I've done this in the past, it said, all right, it said to, so I've got the gooey stuff in here. And I'll show you this. All right, when I've done this in the past, it, oh, I wanted to show you my clean counter first. Okay, hold on. We're going to test my clean counter should be here, which that'll be green. And my swab should turn if there's anything on it. Yeah. The countercloth with the lettuce is kind of a game changer. You're going to be very pleased. I will open a bag of lettuce if I'm not even ready to wash it and eat it yet. Stick the cloth in there. Because sometimes they come from the store gooey. Carrot sticks. I hate it. They're wet in the bag. You can almost see the gross stuff growing, right? So see, still green. All right. Now I'm gonna stick it in the egg. Okay, so I'm gonna stick my protein swab in the egg. We're gonna let that react for a minute. It should turn because that's protein. I'm going to stick it in here. It's going to take a minute. All right. So let me show you the rest of the egg. All right. Okay. I get to use the egg twice. So we're going to take the netted dishcloth and we're going to clean up the egg with that. All right. And then we're going to clean that up with an EnviroCloth so you can see that. All right. Come on over, me and my gooey fingers. All right. To my sink. If I could figure out how to do this all at the sink, I probably would, but. Okay, so you see my gooey egg in here. And we're going to rinse it out. All right. There we go. Nice and rinsing it out. The net is really great because when it can pick up a lot of things. It's not like the EnviroCloth, so it's not going to pick up the bacteria and stuff, but bacteria won't stay in here because you're going to rinse it right out. You could throw this in the washing machine with the clothes, or you can throw it on the top rung of the dishwasher to sanitize it, whatever you want. So all of this stuff can be laundered. I have people ask me that all the time. They're like, oh, but I can't wash it. No, absolutely, please wash it. And I will show you how to clean it. I have a post about that that'll post, I don't know, tomorrow or the next day. All right, so now we're going to take my EnviroCloth here. Here is my egg protein swab. Oh, good, it's turning. Okay, we sat it in the egg protein. So now we're going to clean this mess. You can, here, I'm bringing you down. Bring you down. So the swabs are just made to test for protein. I'm going to explain why that's important. So we're going to clean up. You can see that that's egg, right? You can see that it's gooey. It's not gooey. I'm picking it up with the EnviroCloth. Okay. Now you really do want to fold it. I'm bad at folding. I'm not always a folder. Because you want to make as much contact with your surface that you're cleaning as possible with the microfiber. And I got some down here too. Okay. So that's all clean. Everything's trapped in there. So the reason the protein part's important, okay, here we go. We're going to break this. The reason the protein part is important is because proteins are actually smaller than the germs and bacteria that we're really after. Okay, so this is green. Green is how it starts off clean, and then it goes gray, light purple, dark purple. So we're just going to swab the countertop. And I can even swab this. And really, if there was anything on here, you could see that the stick would turn purple like right away. It would have a little bit of purple. But we'll let this hang out with this one here. And I've been doing this chicken demo experiment long enough that I know that this is nice and clean here. I know I used to freak out about chicken on my countertop so much. I would bleach it. I would dawn it. I might bleach it again. I might dawn it again. And then I would wipe everything down with water. Like, I was nuts. And I'm going to tell you, this does a great job. I've done the science experiment enough times. I don't get sick anymore. That's the thing about the body burden too. Our body has to fight off all what the chemicals are doing. And we're cleaning more stuff during the winter. So we're doing a couple things during the winter that sort of set us up to get sick. First of all, we're sanitizing everything. We're sanitizing the junk out of everything because somebody next to us sneezed. Okay, so your body has to deal with not just the sneeze, but then whatever chemicals you're doing to combat that. Then we're eating all the cookies and all the sugar and all the things, right? And produce in general is, we live in the U.S., so we're doing a little better with that because we get to have produce from everywhere, right? But as a rule, there's not a ton of produce that's winter friendly, although apples are, I think potatoes are, carrots are pretty good. You know what I mean? You want to try to eat in season as good as you can. But we get a lot of stuff shipped in, right? So that's all good. But the sugar also hits your immune system and it's part of your body burden. So your body's busy arguing with the sugar, arguing with the chemicals, and arguing with the sneeze. You eat better, use less chemicals, wash your hands, you're going to be better off. Okay, so less of the bleachy things is actually going to be better for your immune system, not worse. Honest, I swear. Okay, so I showed you guys that. I think there's one more thing. Oh, the mop. Okay, Kara, do you have a mop? Kara needs a mop, I think. So when the mop comes, and I've got a whole mop video that's either has aired or is going to air. We'll put it in those buggies. So there's a wet. So this is your EnviroCloth for your floor. This is the dusting. This is your dusting mitt for the floor. This works on static electricity. We're going to rub it and we're going to pick up all the debris we can off the floor. Okay. And then we're going to wet this one. And this has backlock in it. So what's that mean? It's going to pick up the bacteria. And the bacteria is not going to live in here. It's the beautiful microscopic silver is going to get rid of all of the yucky stuff. Oh, I got a wet spot on the floor. And the duster pad does not love to be wet, just so you know. It gets mad about that and gets sticky on the floor. You can do a couple different things with the mop. The mop is great. It gets tall. It gets short. It has this little thingy it'll hang on a shelf on. That's how it lives in my other room there. Anything that I picked up here, okay, I'm going to brush off with the rubber brush into my trash can. And then we're going to wet the wet pad. And we're just going to quick go over the floor with that, okay? So my husband remodeled our kitchen. So I got a couple places of floor that aren't covered. Because he made it bigger, you guys. So the footprint that you see is how tiny my kitchen used to be. And my amazing husband made it so much bigger. Like, it's beautiful, and it's made just for me. All right. All right, so we're going to take that off. And then we're going to go over this with water. Now, you heard there was Velcro. You can still throw this in the wash. It's the soft Velcro. This one's the hard Velcro that would stick to your clothes. This one you can put in with your t-shirts and it won't stick to anything. It's pretty awesome. So now we're going to wet this under the water. If you have wood floors, you're going to want it less wet. If you have wood floors, you're probably going to want my little spray attachment. Oh, you do? You love it. Awesome. So, Kara, you have to tell us what's on your wish list. All right. I put the countercloth in with all of my produce. It's awesome. All right. So I'm going to wring it out because I might want it really, really dry, and I'm going to wring it out long ways. I used to, when I very first started, I don't know what I would try to ball it up or something. I had to figure that out. That was a learning experience. So we're going to wring it out like this. So today is Thursday. All right. I'm going to do an early bird. If you order by tonight at midnight, there'll be free shipping for $99. Okay. Ta-da, Velcro. And then you're just going to go over the floor with just water. You do not need 16 chemicals from the people at the grocery store or throwaway disposables. You guys, think about how much money you're saving right now. Not buying anything disposable. I'm not buying a chemical. And by the way, I have an onboard water attachment that's 8 ounces of water. I clean my whole floor with only water. If you do need something to spray, we do have a spray cleaner. It's actually out right now, but it'll be back February 1st. And it's called a multi-purpose something or other. It's made with probiotics and enzymes. And so if you do want something to spray, some people like to have something to spray. You can put that in there, and there's directions on the back about how to fill your mop with it. I use only water. So, ta-da. I know I probably need to get these rugs, but we're not doing it today. But you guys, I literally love walking on this floor after it's been done in my bare feet because it is so nice. And like I said, when I used to do this with the chemicals, it would be sticky. And so I'd have to wash it again and again to get rid of the chemical sticky I left behind. I only have to wash my floor one time and it's done. And it's clean and I love it. So cleaning cleaner, cleaning easier. I'm saving you time. I'm saving you money. You don't have to launder that right away. You're going to brush it off into the trash can and go again. And you can, if you have a lot of floor, launder when you're done. I have like this floor and a bathroom floor. I'm going to launder it in 3 weeks. So, it's not a big deal. Oh, I know what else I want to show you guys. All right, the last thing I'm going to do, I put on makeup at the beginning. Looks okay now, doesn't it? Oh, my blush was a little too dark, but we got the lighting finally right. Listen, it's all lighting, you guys, and angles. It really is. But I know that I posted about the body and face cloth because this is so amazing. Pretty sure Kara got one in her little hose packet. Okay, so I'm going to take off part of my makeup. I didn't put on foundation or anything like that, but I did do an eyebrow and I did do some eyeshadow and it's all, you can see, I got a little bit of makeup in there. So if you've got a lot of eye makeup, you're going to hold the water here and just put, no, I'm not throwing makeup remover cloths in the trash. I'm also cleaning my face with only water. True story. Okay, ta-da! Only water. And then if you get a little bit of like the mascara or anything on there, you can zhuzh it under the sink. I also keep a smidgen of laundry detergent here. You can put a little bit of that on your mascara spot and zhuzh it under the sink and it should come out and you can hang it up and use it again on your face. Okay, so yep, I rub that in, rinse it, and that'll get out anything you got in there. And then you can use it again. You don't have to launder it. You can just do that. So I would encourage you to keep like a salt shaker or something little that you can pour out a little bit of laundry detergent in that you can use to clean any cloths. Now, this side of my face feels very clean and a little bit, yeah, it just feels very clean. You can feel it. So I'm going to do this side and then I'm going to go do my evening face routine. Okay. All right. I hope you guys have a great evening. I will post Kara's link if I didn't already. Kara might also have it. I'm going to download this video and I'm going to put it on my link tree, which I will post. And then Kara, if anybody is not on Facebook, you're going to share the link tree with them. It will have this video along with a bunch of other demos on my link tree. They just click on it and it'll open. It'll take them to YouTube. Okay? All right. Fun stuff. All right, you guys, have a great evening. If you have any questions, my name is Laura. Bye.